In the bustling city of Lakeside, an artist named Fiona lived in an apartment filled with her cherished photographs. She was known for her vivid depictions of emotions, capturing moments that many had forgotten with time. Her walls were lined with frames, holding stories that whispered to whoever dared to stop and stare. Fiona loved every piece she'd taken, but there was one particular album she never opened, hidden away in a dusty drawer. One sunny afternoon, Fiona's lifelong friend Sam visited her studio. His eyes, as always, traveled curiously around the room until they landed on the unusual bulge distorting the shape of one of the drawers. "What's in there, Fiona?" he asked, pointing towards the forgotten album. Fiona hesitated, then replied, "Memories I'm not ready to face." "But isn't that what your art is about, embracing emotion?" Sam persisted, his tone gentle yet firm. "It's different," she whispered, feeling discomfort. Curious, Sam pressed further, "Wouldn't it be better to face them than to hide them away? Who knows what inspiration might come of it?" Fiona sighed, her fingers unconsciously fiddling with the drawer's handle. "Maybe, but it's complicated." Sam smiled reassuringly, encouraging her to take a peek. The next morning, after a restless night filled with dreams of blurred faces and echoing laughter, Fiona decided to take the plunge. She pulled the album out and settled herself by the window, letting the natural light caress every page. As she flipped through, emotion after emotion washed over her. Fiona could hear Sam's words replay in her mind, "Don't keep pictures if you can't face the memories." Perhaps facing them, accepting them, could unlock the same richness she sought in photographing others. Time seemed to stand still as she worked through the pages, tears streaming silently yet freely. An overwhelming sense of peace began to settle within her. Later that day, Fiona invited Sam for tea. Her eyes brightened with an unseen fervor as she shared her newfound revelation. "We mustn't live only within the frames we find comfortable, Sam. Those memories, as painful as some might be, have sculpted who I've become, and in facing them, I'm free to create something more honest, more authentic." Sam nodded, understanding the transformation that had occurred. "Sometimes," he mused, "art imitates life in the most profound ways." Fiona smiled softly, gratitude evident in her gaze. "And life, in turn, imitates art," she countered. "But it's when we embrace each angle of our complex self-portrait that we begin to understand its true beauty." With those words, Fiona knew she'd unlocked not just a part of her past but a door to her future. Her heart was light, unburdened, ready now to embrace every image in her album. No longer were they locked away as shadows of regret but celebrated pieces of a beautifully intricate puzzle. In the days that followed, Fiona's art took on new dimensions, filled with a depth that was undeniable, resonating with audiences far and wide. She understood that courage was not just in capturing the light but embracing the shadows as well.